apply a print you have designed to a garment. Definitely apply several different fabric properties to a garment. So if you've got like that t-shirt, try putting different materials on it and see. I mean, you can try a woven and do the fit map and see if it works. It may make it too tight, right? And it won't fit right. And look at how it changes, how it fits and drapes. Play with the stripes or graphic placement. And try mixing the print scale within the garment. And like we showed, try different things there. Some different resources. So there's Close-Up Connect. Yeah. So this is where it's called. You can Google Close-Up and then you click on Connect. And you can create an account and it's free. But you can see there's a lot of different materials that people have created and uploaded. So I did actually come here and get, what did I get? I think I got something to get, like I tried to find a power mesh here, didn't quite find what I needed. I think I found something close and I kind of built off of that. I think that's what I did. You can see there's all kinds of interesting things here that are free that you can download, different fabrics. So explore that for sure. And then Cottonworks. I know you've worked with that, right? We'll let you talk about that.
Yeah, Cottonworks pretty much is, actually no, I haven't worked with this one.
Oh, okay.
But you can actually see where Cottonworks has some of their fabrications that that are loadable through the CLO program. So, you know, a lot of companies are really starting to jump on to the CLO train and starting to include their fabrications, whether they be a vendor or such as Cotton Incorporated, where they send a lot of their fabrics out to different companies across the industry.
And you see we use flow fabric. And that's something that is really important. It's actually a area of the industry that's kind of exploded since Flow and other, virtual pattern making and design software has become more popular. Is that there's a need for these virtual fabrics, and that's not something that 15 years ago was really that much of a demand. So now all of a sudden we need all of these digital files for the fabrics. So it's a new area of the industry that's growing, and it's still kind of sorting itself out. But it's a really important area, and companies are realizing that they need to have a virtual version of their fabric in order to have companies order it, because they need it for their design production or design development before they go into production. And then this was just an article that I found that I thought might be useful, because it kind of explains because we don't call it fabric in CLO3D, it's like texture maps or normal maps, and what does that mean? And I thought it was useful, so I put that in there. So if you kind of feel like you're a little overwhelmed by all of these terms, how do they relate to what you're doing? This might be helpful for you to take a look at. We won't go into all of it, but I found it and thought it was useful, so I added it in.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to Playtime.
I don't know why it's doing this. I think this computer has just decided to, maybe it's done for the semester, because it is doing some weird things to us today. So we'll have some time, so we'll be here till 1 o'clock. So explore, we're here if you have questions or get stuck on something, and it can be about this or anything else. So thank you.
Thanks, everyone. And if you want to access any of those textures or prints, remember those are in the attendee files. So go ahead and try some of the techniques that we showed you today and the tools, and we run to help out.
And then you've got those resources, and then don't forget, don't forget, and I'll just go ahead and say this now, the Fashion Tech Hackathon is happening, and I know anyone who's here is probably interested in technology. So make sure you look into that, into participating. I think we have some people here who would be ideal for participating in that hackathon. It's going to be in late January, so make sure you check out that. You can go to the Textile Lab website, email one of us if you have questions about that. And don't forget, we're going to continue these in the spring. So this is the last atelier for the fall, but we will be continuing it in the spring, so when we get back from break, make sure that you look for that.
Next one will be on avatars and rendering the avatars. So we're talking poses and making them really special and unique and maybe stylizing them more or less.
Thank you.
Thank you, DJ and Chrissy. I'm going to stop recording again. I recorded the second bit, so there should be 2 videos for this session.
Perfect.